As global fertility rates continue to decrease, the burden of population growth is increasingly shifting toward low-income countries. Greetings, everyone. Today we will delve into a fascinating subject discussed in a recent publication in the Lancet Medical Journal. This study presents an intriguing prediction regarding the future of global demographics, emphasizing the significant social and economic consequences that will arise due to declining fertility rates in most countries over the next 25 years. According to the research, an estimated 76% of nations will experience a decrease in population below replacement levels by the year 2050. As a result, population growth will primarily occur in a select few low-income countries in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia, which are already facing critical challenges such as resource scarcity and climate change. This comprehensive analysis, encompassing 204 countries and territories, underscores the growing divide between nations experiencing population growth and those grappling with declining birth rates. Without further delay, let us embark on our insightful discussion. According to a recent study, a significant global demographic shift is expected to occur in the next 25 years due to declining fertility rates in the majority of countries. This shift will have extensive social and economic implications. By the year 2050, it is estimated that around 3/4 of countries will experience declining birth rates, resulting in a concentration of population growth in a small number of low-income nations in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. These regions, already facing challenges from limited resources and the effects of climate change, will be particularly vulnerable. The recent publication in the Lancet Medical Journal emphasizes the growing disparity between countries that are driving population growth and those experiencing a decline in birth rates. According to Stein-Emil Volset, the senior author of the paper and a professor at the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, we are on the cusp of remarkable societal transformations in the 21st century. The global community will grapple with both a surge in population in certain nations and a decline in birth rates in others. According to a comprehensive study encompassing 204 countries and territories, it is predicted that an overwhelming 76% will experience a population decline below replacement levels by the year 2050. This percentage is expected to skyrocket to a staggering 97% by the turn of the century in 2100. The analysis also reveals that the proportion of live births in low-income nations is anticipated to nearly double, surging from 18% in 2021 to an estimated 35% by the close of the century. Additionally, the study forecasts that sub-Saharan African countries will contribute to half of all global births by 2100. According to Natalia Bhattacharjee, the co-lead author of the study and a lead research scientist at IHME, the implications are of great magnitude. The forthcoming patterns in fertility rates and live births will result in a complete restructuring of the global economy and the international distribution of power. Consequently, societies will need to undergo significant reorganization. According to the United Nations, the world population is projected to increase from approximately 8 billion to 9.7 billion by 2050, reaching a peak of nearly 10.4 billion in the mid-2080s. However, these numbers do not reveal the decline in the total fertility rate, TFR, in certain countries, which has already dropped below the threshold of around 2.1 required for population replacement. In the year 2050, Western Europe is projected to have a total fertility rate, TFR, of 1.44, which will be the lowest among all countries in that region. On the other hand, South Korea is expected to have the world's lowest TFR of 0.82. Looking ahead to 2100, only 6 countries are anticipated to have TFRs higher than the replacement level of 2.1. These countries include Tajikistan in Central Asia, as well as the Pacific islands of Tonga and Samoa. Additionally, the African nations of Somalia, Chad and Niger are also predicted to have TFRs surpassing 2.1. Typically, as nations experience economic growth, there is a decrease in the number of births among women, and this pattern is often strengthened by government measures such as China's one-child policy that was in effect from 1980 until 2016. In an attempt to increase birth rates, certain countries like Japan and Hungary have implemented strategies such as tax incentives and affordable childcare. However, these measures have not yielded the desired level of impact. According to Sarah Harper, a professor of gerontology at Oxford University, governments should acknowledge and prepare for the fact that women should have the freedom to decide the number of children they desire and receive appropriate support. According to her, a comprehensive approach that encompasses various aspects such as migration policy and the potential benefits of smaller populations in terms of alleviating pressures on land, housing, biodiversity and the climate necessitates joined-up thinking. According to Harper, the fact that we reside on a limited planet and are experiencing declining populations, although unprecedented in history, presents numerous advantages for the 21st century. However, this situation necessitates the development of new economic models. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.